The best men who ever lived on this earth, according to Islamic ideology, who claim to get revelation directly from the God through Angel Gabriel, what this exceptional, extraordinary chosen man has provided to the humanity. Has he enriched the medical science? If, then how? Let's try to find out. Number 1. In a hadith we can read, narrated Saad, I heard Allah's messenger saying, whoever takes 7 ajwa dates in the morning will not be affected by magic or poison on that day. Okay, so in order for someone to save themselves from being poisoned, they need to take 7 ajwa dates. But warning, don't try that at home, because the ironic fact is that the person who has given this advice himself died by being poisoned. We can read in Hadith, when Khaybar was conquered, a roasted poisoned sheep was presented to the Prophet as a gift. When Muhammad asked them, have you poisoned this sheep? They said, yes. He asked, what made you do so? They said, we wanted to know if you were a liar, in which case we would get rid of you, and if you were a prophet, then the poison would not harm you. Following this, we can get another hadith, narrated Aisha. The Prophet, in his ailment in which he died, used to say, O Aisha, I still feel the pain caused by the food I ate at Khaybar. And at this time, I feel as if my aorta is being cut from that poison. Also, Aisha narrated that I never saw anybody suffering so much from sickness as Allah's Messenger. Number 2. Why a lady may have irregular bleeding outside of her period? Because of her hormonal imbalance, infection, hypothyroidism, or any other medical conditions. Don't worry, the self-claimed Prophet Muhammad has the correct answer. In a hadith we can read, it was narrated from Aisha that Habibah bint Jahash, who was married to Abdurrahman bin Auf, suffered from istihada and did not become pure. Her situation was mentioned to the Messenger of Allah, and he said, that is not menstruation, rather it is a kick in the womb. So let her work out the length of the menses that she used to have and stop praying. Then after that, let her perform ghusl for every prayer. A kick in the womb in another narration means a kick from shaitan, meaning that the shaitan uses it to confuse her about her religious commitment. And if you think taking bath for 5 times to perform 5 times prayer every day is too much, then don't worry. The self-claimed prophet has solution. It was narrated from Aisha that a woman who suffered from istihada during the time of the Messenger of Allah was told that it was a stubborn vein. She was told to delay Zuhr and bring Asr forward, and to perform 1 ghusl for both, and to delay Maghrib and bring Isha forward, and to perform 1 ghusl for both, and to perform 1 ghusl for Subh. Okay, so the final scenario is that a lady who's already having a serious issue is not getting any medication, any medicine, believing their prophet that a shaitan is kicking in her womb, taking bath at least 3 times a day to perform her prayer. Number 3. If you think you need to throw your drink because a fly has fallen into it, or at least you think you need to throw the fly away, then wait. Muhammad has an advice for you. Narrated Abu Huraira, Allah's Messenger, said, if a fly falls in the vessel of any of you, let him dip all of it and then throw it away. For in one of its wings there is a disease, and in the other there is healing, i.e. treatment for the disease. So it doesn't matter where the fly was flying and what it contains now. You just dip it in the drink, mix everything that it has brought with it, and drink it. You will get both the disease and the cure together. Number 4. What to do when someone moves to a new place and they have problem to adjust with the weather? Here some people came to Medina and they were having hard time to adjust with the weather. So Muhammad gave them a solution. Let's see what kind of a solution he gave to them. In a hadith we can read, it was narrated from Anas that some people from Uraina came to the Messenger of Allah, but they were adverse to the climate of Al-Medina. He said, why don't you go out to a flock of camels of ours? and drink their milk and urine, and they did it. In Sahih al-Bukhari, we can also read the same hadith that the climate of Medina did not suit some people, so the Prophet ordered them to follow his shepherd, i.e. his camels, and drink their milk and urine. So they followed the shepherds, that is the camels, and drink their milk and urine till their bodies become healthy. So you have got the solution, and I hope you know what to do from now when you move to a new place. We can find some other treatments in Hadith, and the fact is, these treatments were already being practiced. Muhammad just recommended them. Like, in a Hadith we can read, narrated Ibn Abbas, the Prophet said, healing is in 3 things: a gulp of honey, cupping, and branding with fire. But I forbade my followers to use cauterization, means branding with fire. Muhammad also used it. In a hadith we can read, the Prophet also cupped, and he paid the wages to the one who had cupped him. And also Muhammad father said, if anyone has himself cupped on the 17th, 19th and 21st, it will be a remedy for every disease. We also have in the list black cumin. In hadith we can read, narrated Abu Huraira, I heard Allah's messenger saying, there is healing in black cumin for all diseases except death. Okay, people were using black cumin in the past also, where Muhammad has exaggerated the point that it can heal all diseases except death. So we have got 2 things here, black cumin and cupping as a solution for all disease. In that list we also have Indian incense. In a hadith we can read, the Messenger of Allah said, treat with the Indian incense, for it has healing for 7 diseases. It is to be sniffed by the one having throat problems and to be put into one side of the mouth of one suffering from pleurisy. Okay, so these are the information the world got from the best man ever lived on earth according to Islam, the best medical doctor, self-claimed Prophet Muhammad. Thanks for watching. If you have found this video useful, then please like and share. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can get notified whenever a new video will be uploaded. Thank you.